This is a build video of the Dynam Devil 3D. I have all my parts laid out. I have my stickers. I have my manual. I have my wings, my instructions, which are with the manual. My canopy and pilot. The wing stabilizers. And the propellers. And the landing gear. And the fuselage. The first thing we're going to do is pull this piece off here. We're going to try to put this, we're going to put this here, screw it in. I placed all the screws and bolts in here in a dish so that I could just grab these in here. Don't put your landing gear on backwards. Now that it's screwed in, we just take these little stickies off. They peel off from here. I already took one off. Like that. Sticky, sticky. I gotta put the control horns on. And there's two holes in the bottom here. I'm just gonna screw the control horns. Where they at? Where they at? These ones that are not pointy on the ends. And then you put these two together like this. And you have your rudder. I'm gonna fit this on there like this. And like this goes in here. I went ahead and installed the rudder control horn as well. I'm going to put these screws in. These are the 20 millimeters. Oh wait. These are the 20 millimeters. Okay, so I put these in here. And I tighten these up for the elevator and rudder. And now I gotta screw this onto the rudder. I use these little microscopic ones. That's good and tight. Okay, I decided to use whatever they gave me, these shorter ones. I just hope my wing don't fly off. Now the one in the front should be lower than the one in the back. You want to use the screws that fit, because if they don't fit, they won't tighten. Okay, I flipped the plane over. I'm now working on... I flipped the plane over, I'm now working on this part, which is all the wires. I have to set up my receiver. I got the throttle. This should be not on there because this actually goes to the ailerons. Okay, so now I'm going to put on this. This is the bottom half of the wing. And these right here are the two very, very short aileron servos. Okay, I turn the wing over and I hook this up to this so I know which way it goes. They come out like that. Okay, so I got the wing on. I'm screwing in all these little thingies. I end up using this. I use this to line up the holes to make sure that they're all lined up. And then you drop these 20 millimeter screws in here. And they should just screw right in. I get pretty tight. That's pretty good. And then we flip it over. Okay. And then I can put this on. I'm not gonna glue that on yet. Yeah, that should be glued on. This part's supposed to be glued on. And then this goes on like that. Okay, all on the outside of the... I'm putting them on the outside. And I'm going to put the screws on the inside. So we push these in there like that. This little thing with a needle nose. I'm going to use needle nose pliers for this particular. I love 3D planes. They fly the best. I have a Python Pitts, and I really like the way it flies, but when they sent it to me, the tail was bent. That's the thing with Dynam planes. They're good, but sometimes you get a little bit of deformation from the shipping. And probably because we sit in the warehouse for a long time. But it flies great. I like the way it flies. I don't have any complaints. Other than it flies sideways. Now they got the wings on, next is the canopy. Which, they give me this crummy glue. I use it for other stuff, I don't use it for canopy. I use my 2 30-minute epoxy. That seems to work best for me. For the canopy. So you might want to clean your canopy when you get it. So, I can just use my t-shirt. Buff it out. Did they give you this glue right here? I don't use this either. Ooh, it's got a new tip thing on there. That's cool. So I don't have to use like a nail or use scissors. Okay, so I like the Pilot guy. So I'm just gonna stick him in like that and glue him. It looks cooler with the Pilot. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is the Pilot, so I'm just gonna put this stuff all over the place. And a helpful tip is to, I take a razor blade, I cut into the foam at the top where the Pilot sits, so that he stays in there. So I can just go like this. So hopefully keep the Pilot secured in there. Epoxy glue. Just put that on the side. And then you stick this in there like this. Boom! That'll keep him in there. He'll never come out. Okay, for the propeller, I'm gonna put this on me like this. Now there's a gap in between the propeller and the motor. There's these long ones which are thin, and then I got these short ones but they're fatter. And of course this only has 2 holes. So, and you don't want it to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like that. There we go. And then this is gonna be like that. That makes sense. These long ones might not be the right size, but they are. So you don't want to use the short, fat ones. You want to use the long ones. But of course, you have to screw on the bolt first. So. Okay, so that works. So it goes that way. These little holes It goes like that. What? That pushes all the way against the motor mount. And then this goes like that. That'll hold the propeller in place. Perfect. And there's a small gap in between them, but very little. Okay, so then get that. And I could tighten that with my wrench. And I'm gonna take my razor blade and cut around here. This should keep the canopy on. Tacky glue. I just do this. And I just push it on. And you come back every once in a while and check it and make sure that it's sticky. And hopefully that doesn't fog up. And if you use this on your hands, which is clean linen, that's a nice scent. That and Lysol. Your room will smell good and it won't smell like a fart from this. Now this thing has a picture of where all the stickers go. Right there. Sticker 1 3D goes right. We're at exactly just above the yellow. So it should go on there like about like that. Boom. So there it is. Nice. We're gonna go with sticker 3, the big one, and that one's gonna go on that one. Oh no! Perfect. Got that on. But I can go the other side. And then the other side is the same way. Next is the control rods. 2 long ones. 2 short ones. Okay, so I put this in there. I could turn this down to make it fit. Lot of twisting. The back ones you have to do. Assuming I'm gonna do this. Bend it. And then just attach this from here. That's it. And then this one, I can see that's a little elevated too. Okay, so this one is going to be the same way. I'm not going to attach anything permanently, except I might. This probably has to be unscrewed a lot. I don't want to mess with it too much, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And this is the Dynam Devil, which is finished.